My name is Rainford Hunter. I'm a parent. My daughter trained here with Lucas. I also have a son who trained here, with Lucas as well for about a summer or so. But just to get into my background a little bit, I ran track at the Division One level, for 4 years. Attended college on a full, track scholarship. When I was looking for someone to train my daughter, I was very, picky about, who I wanted her to train with because in high school, I actually, coached my daughter, for the most part, throughout her entire high school career because she just didn't have a coach that could deliver the kind of results that I was looking for. So at that point, I started training. I started looking, for an alternative option because sometimes, how it goes when a parent, trains their daughter. Sometimes they don't want to listen, to what you have to say. So I kind of figured, let me find someone who can, work with her, in between, when I'm not able to work with her. So I started doing some research online, and I saw this training, facility called Lightning Quick, and I was kind of curious about the name because we're all about speed, and if their facility is called Lightning Quick, they must be pretty good at coaching, kids to get faster. So I called up Lucas, and Lucas said, "Hey, come visit us." And I came here. I took my daughter here. I think I came here first and checked out the gym, talked to Lucas a little bit. Then I went back and talked to my daughter and told her I found this great, training, facility that I think she's gonna enjoy. So we scheduled, a test run for her. I think I can't remember the formal name for it. Kind of like a tryout. And my daughter came here, work out with Lucas for, one day and one afternoon, and she really loved it. And so we started making, more appointments to come here. But the more my daughter came here, she really enjoyed it. She started, having a lot of fun. And the unique thing about coming here that I like about, Lucas, as I said, the first thing is I was looking for a gym or a coach, that would do better than me, and my expectations are very high. Seeing being that I was a Division One college athlete myself. So when I came across Lucas Lightning Quick, I was very impressed. Just seeing what Lucas does, and I like the fact that Lucas focuses on speed, and what I was looking for primarily was not for someone to coach my daughter, all the speed endurance, type stuff, because that's not really what Lightning, Quick is all about. Lightning Quick gets you quick, they get you fast, they get you explosive, which is kind of what I was looking for. All the other stuff, I figure, I could, train her as far as the speed endurance stuff is concerned and all of that. And I tell you what, I couldn't be more pleased, with the work that Lucas has done for my daughter. As a matter of fact, Lucas even does, block work, with my daughter. And over time, we trained with Lucas for about, I would say 3 years. My daughter attended Chaminade College Prep, high school, and Chaminade is known for doing well in track and field. We just kind of had a downtime when we went through a coaching change, and things were a little bit unstable, for a season or two. So that was primarily when we were trying to, find a gym or a coach or someone to kind of fill the gap for us. So we were very pleased and very happy. But my daughter enjoyed it. She became one of the the fastest sprinters in the state, as a matter of fact, and at least in our area. Maybe not throughout the state, comparatively speaking, but one thing I will tell you is that nobody that she has run against has been able to beat her at 30 or 40 meters, and that's all attributable to to the work Lucas has done with her. She's usually the fastest out of the blocks, very explosive out of the blocks. As a matter of fact, she's running track right now at UC Riverside, and the coach at UC Riverside told me last season that he has never seen a kid explode out of the blocks as well as my daughter does. So again, thanks to Lucas for all of his work. I attribute that to to all the stuff that Lucas has done, with her. And, like I said, 30, 40 meters, you can't get any better than bringing your kids here to, to train with Lightning Quick and Lucas.